Immanuel Kant was born on April 22, 1724, in Königsberg, in the University of Königsberg and also known as the Albertina, where he became interested in philosophy. While tutoring, he published science papers, including General Natural History and Theory of the Heavens in 1755. He spent the next 15 years as a metaphysics lecturer. In 1781, he published the first part of Critique of Pure Reason. He published more critiques in the years preceding his death on February 12, 1804.
The contribution of Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant (1724–1804) is one of the most influential philosophers in the history of Western philosophy. His contributions to metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, and aesthetics have had a profound impact on almost every philosophical movement that followed him. This article focuses on his metaphysics and epistemology in one of his most important works, the Critique of Pure Reason. A large part of Kant's work addresses the question: how can we know? The answer, if it can be stated simply, is that our knowledge is constrained to mathematics and the science of the natural, empirical world. It is impossible, Kant argues, to extend knowledge to the supersensible realm of speculative metaphysics. The reason that knowledge has these constraints, Kant argues, is that the mind plays an active role in constituting the features of experience and limiting the mind access only to the empirical real of space and time.
Let me show you the philosophy of Immanuel Kant. Which the first one is Critique of Pure Reason. It defines his theory of perception in his influential 1781 work The Critique of Pure Reason, which has often been cited as the most significant critique of judgment, is one of the most original and instructive of all of Kant's writings, was not foreseen in his original conception of the critical philosophy. Thus it is perhaps best regarded as a series of appendixes to the other two critiques. The work falls into two main parts, called respectively Critique of Aesthetic Judgment and Critique of Teleological Judgment. In the first of these, after an introduction in which he discussed logical purposiveness, he analyzed the notion of aesthetic purposiveness in judgments that ascribed beauty to something. Such a judgment, according to him, unlike a mere expression of taste, lays claim to general validity, yet it cannot be said to be cognitive because it rests on feeling, not on argument.
Kant explained to us how important, if he felt that no one could truly be free without guiding moral principles. He felt that being able to do whatever you want all the time was not really liberty. Instead, he believed that freedom had to be balanced between duty and pleasure, and that true freedom came from doing what was right.